But here you go.
Alright, they're ready. Well, I got captains.
Cool. You'll see in a second, obviously.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah. It's super light and comfy too, which I would imagine Toronto's dress would be, but I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Where'd you get it from?
Hold that thought. I'll have to remember. Oh, Sky Temple. I love this map.
So last week we noticed in all of our games we didn't get the normal Garish ban, so I wonder if that's going to follow through this week.
The nerf hurt him.
Yeah, no one's scared of him anymore. He's just not scary.
ETC's been getting a lot of bans.
ETC Sonya combo seems to be wrecking a lot of people, so that seems to be a popular. You'll either see Sonya or ETC banned a lot in the first picks at the moment.
I'm just looking forward to seeing Andromeda play in this. I'm going to pay really close attention this time, because I think sometimes she doesn't think she's as good as she is.
False dad.
I mean, he does have the global, so he can get from one objective to the next fairly quickly. It is a weird ban, though. Oh, no. It hurts me every time that happens. Well, you said it, Mischief.
Nice on your pick. And Dahaka. And you're not even playing. But for that global, I think that global advantage, the Felstead and the Dahaka is very good for global.
I hate Junkrat with every fiber of my being.
Going against him.
Oh, that's the ETC. Yeah, he annoys me.
I've not become a fan after we had a 47-minute brawl with him a few weeks ago when they had 10 Junkrats on one map.
Oh, yuck. Murden and Ariel. So I'm assuming they're going to pick someone to feed that Ariel. And I really do not like the globals on this map. I think there are other maps that are more suited to the global abilities of a hero, so
I reckon this map's okay for globals.
It's okay for it, but I'm just saying, like, I just think there are better ones.
I think Dragonshy is probably the best for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Zagara on Dragonshy for that. How you can put your little pods around and.
Oh, the Nidus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stukovny. Don't see a whole lot of Stukov in-house these days.
No, not since Eyebrows left us. Well, there's your two Ariel healing feats, and maybe a mage or another bruiser.
Maybe an Artanis. He's been quite popular lately with ETC.
Varian.
Nice.
You don't like Artanis in here.
What do you mean? You pay out on my boy?
I know. Them's fighting words. She hasn't even had enough time for enough wine to do that.
Nope. Not yet. My favorite person never gets to get played because he's always banned.
Who? Oh.
Every time.
I think that might be more of a person pick than a character pick.
Also, I tried the brush stalker build the other day. As
How'd that
opposed to
go?
globe. I like it a lot, and it was really hard for me to say that at the end of it. But I really actually enjoyed it.
Next time on Ladies' Night, I'm going to try to Hucker, and so I'll have
Yeah?
you to teach me. Yeah, because I was going to give it a go on Friday night, but as Claymore wasn't there, I thought, yeah.
Yeah, he's my bud. I'm a fan. He just suits me perfectly. So just beat people up and then run away when you've had enough.
Do you have a webcam, Mr.?
No, I don't.
Mate, denying the world your beautiful face?
Intentionally.
Can't give them all the goods at once. So
There's just got to be that bit of intrigue, isn't there?
Both teams going for the vision, but red team goes all together. Blue team kind of hovering around. Oh, Junkrat with his little bombs. He just upsets me.
Blue team going for the soap pretty quickly. Not going to get in that team fight.
Yeah, they took a bit of damage, but nothing serious. Luminere's come up to deal with the Varian. Who do you think wins, Varian or Sonya?
I think if you were going to pair off any two against each other, that would be good. They're pretty matched.
Look. What talents did they go? Hold on.
War Paint.
And
the High King's Quest.
Look, it just depends on who's playing it, honestly. For me, I would probably say Sonya at the beginning and Varian later game.
Laning 1v1 with both walls up, I reckon it's Sonya. But later on in team fights, out in the open and stuff, I think Varian's a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah.
Not that you can't see some Sonya plays though. Beg your pardon?
Oh, Andromeda's might have got himself a little bit of trouble. But I was going to say, Greymane seems to be winning the brawl at the bottom against Zul, though.
Yeah, Zul probably, in my opinion, shouldn't be laning against him. But, yeah, I would maybe chuck the Li Ming down there and have Zul in mid. Just that way you have that bit of distance away from Greymane, because his little cocktails and jumping about can get very annoying. And even just his auto attack, it does a fair bit.
Greymane might want to be careful. Li Ming's looks like going to head down there. Objectives up.
Zul's really copped it down there.
Yeah. Yeah, he just doesn't have the distance. I'm hoping Li Ming will stay down there, and Zul can go up to the mid lane. I just think that'd be better suited to lane against Greymane.
I think the removal of the tower ammo has really hurt Zul, because his minions were such a good way of draining it.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Push the button out of habit.
Or did you get pizza or something?
No, he turned the light on because it was starting to get dark because the sun's going down here in Queensland.
So red's actually capped the objective. Blue's a little bit behind.
Yeah, red will have time to go up and fight over the top one. They should have just
Yeah,
enough
they will.
time.
That Zool is staying down there against the Greymane though, but Greymane's had time to go off and get a camp, which is quite beneficial because he's already been dominating Zool. And as you said, red have got that middle and going up now to contest the top one.
But both teams are 4v4, so
Yeah, except
Oh,
Oriole got caught out the
three.
front.
Yeah, got a little bit
Good
caught out.
focus.
Got nice and sectioned off by the blue team. That was nice.
Yeah, they saw her poking her little face out there and they thought, oh, can't walk away from that.
For the win.
yeah, that was just positioning ultimately. Just too far in. Which is so funny because typically it's so hard to actually get a hold of a Oriole. Or any other healer for that matter.
I am DCing.
Oh,
There we go.
oh no!
Ming's going in to try and knock that middle tower over though, which is quite good because the other guys are quite distracted up the top.
She's going to
Yeah,
get
she-
it, but I don't know if she'll get away.
I don't know if she will either.
She should have just committed suicide into the fort.
Yeah, at least
Ooh,
deny
that's
them half the XP.
Or even just knock it down so that her death had
Yeah.
had meaning.
yeah, it's so close, but so far away. Look at that.
Red team are doing something a little bit. Like they've got a tank and a heals trying to catch that camp. And Zool might be getting himself a bit ganked because he tried to get the bottom camp.
Yeah, I feel for Zul. He's been in a tough position the
Yeah, he's
whole
been
game.
copping it.
But I mean, we can all attest to Zul being left alone in his own lane. Like, he definitely has a lane presence, but Matt is apparently a very good grey main too, so... Red team rotating down to the objective and bot lane. And blue team's a bit far behind. They are trying to get that top bruiser. If blue team can just stall them in the meantime. Maybe entice them to go in, try and team fight.
Oh, nearly with the assassinate on Li
Goodness.
Ming. Varian's going hard. The protect saving him from all of that damage. ETC's come in for a stage dive. He's gonna knock the Oriole back. They want Misery to go down. If Misery goes down, the rest of red team is going to slowly die off. They
Matt
get the
getting the pick. Oh.
Yeah,
Varian
Murden
takes
was trying to
over.
get Varian, but
And I'd say blue team really has it at this point. So they'll just go back to laning.
yeah, Junkrat nearly got that top fort down as well while all that was happening. Greyman going to solo another camp, send more minions down that way.
Looks like red are just going to go for the top push while they think that blue are occupied bottom.
Yeah, I guess they figured, you know, they're not going to get that objective. May as well try and get their XP from somewhere else.
Yeah, but red
But
team's
blue's
now
going-
all the way at top lane and
And
blue team's
they're
getting
on
off.
boss. And with that bottom tower down, they're going to be able to do a more significant push with that boss.
I'm still terrified to say that word.
For a bit of additional push.
Yes, I can't anymore. Someone has to say it for me.
ETC using his stage dive as an escape there. Very nice timing. Misery finding himself the subject of focus fire yet again. He's full on energy though. A nice heal will fix him right up. ETC is very low on mana, which means their main source of displacement is going to run dry. But the boss is of course running for that bottom keep. Red team might just be able to save it.
I thought blue team
Yeah,
were
this
going to
is-
try and knock over middle, but it looks like they're just going to try and get some camps. Oh no, now they're
Oh,
going
they
to do
will,
it again.
yeah. I think they just want to keep red distracted down at bot lane, so... And they could technically go in and take the top tower as well. Or top fort, sorry. Wrong terminology.
I have a Scarfate. Oh!
Oh, really?
Nice power slide on ETC there. That was very nice.
Very good jump from
Oh,
the
that
Grey
reptile.
Man on Oriole.
Red team have left those sieges, just do what they want to do bottom lane, probably to their detriment because they've managed to push it all the way back again. But top lane, blue team might want to try and push top lane back.
Blue team now just securing the remaining mercs on the map. Make sure the whole thing is blue. Give themselves plenty of time to just run around and capture the temples.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on our way to objective, just clean up, make it all
It's
pretty and blue.
insane.
Red team might be able to save himself if they can secure one of the objectives. Fight as an entire group, but blue team's got the numbers in this middle lane fight. It's 4v3.
Farron takes on Sonya, and he's working on Meriden, but they'll get the Zul kill instead. And Ariel is there, very vulnerable in the bottom lane. Run for
They
your life.
They did manage to get a Zul and a Sonya, so that was good.
Yeah,
They've
it's pretty
now
much...
got the 3 level and a talent point advantage, so that's pretty good for them as well.
That's going to secure two keeps. Maybe even start damaging a third. Red team's trying their hardest, but they're 4 levels down. They're just doing no damage.
The Muriden's really trying to get Andromeda. Might actually get Anstikov has been taken down. That was really nice focus from the Muriden. He was sick of it. Really wanted to just get a kill. And ETC's gone down too. So they've got 2 out, 2 taken down, which should help them a lot with their levels.
Ooh, Red team's got a chance for a gank on Varian here. He backs off straight away though. He knows he's in danger.
Yeah,
Meriden's
I'd
got the
rather
jump
give
on him,
them
though.
the camp that you could easily defend with your team. Especially when it's on a fort as opposed to a keep, so...
Yeah, only half damage to that fort. It's nothing really
Yeah.
to stress about. I just got spaghetti for dinner.
Nice. I haven't eaten dinner yet, because I left it all at work anyway, because I left in a rush.
You left your dinner at work.
Yeah, because I get, like, groceries at work, and then we'll, like, bring
Oh no!
Yeah, it's fine.
I think they're trying to bait the red
Yeah,
team.
they are.
Nope. We've
They're going
got
for it.
3 levels, we're just going to go for it. They still haven't got their level 16, so...
Yeah, they better hurry for it, because red team is coming in droves now. Managed to secure this, though. I should be able to.
Oh, lots of damage from the Zul there, hurting blue
Oh.
team massively, but they've just got too much healing to keep them alive.
That
Too
was
much of a level difference.
amazing healing from Andromeda there.
Well done, Andromeda. Told you
And
you were good.
Sonya might get taken out.
Yeah, she's going down.
Nice, Grey man.
And blue team will be able to either choose to push with boss or just get the towers and guarantee their win.
Yeah, red team can't leave the boss, so those towers, those objectives are just going to go uncontested.
Yep, Greymane's heading top as well, and we've got 3 on mid at the moment.
I don't think there's any coming back from this.
I don't either, sadly.
You can't defend core when you've got an objective targeting it.
No.
And Zul is headed to top to try and contest against the Greymane.
Oh, they tried.
They did. Good game, guys.
Well, if we're going to talk about MVP, I'll tell you
Greymane.
who. Greymane, you reckon? I liked ETC.
He was good too. I'm happy to listen to other people's opinions, but that was just my 2 cents.
I always worry when I see stage dive because of how devastating mosh pit can be, but I think that Feb used it pretty well. I think that she engaged correctly down that first objective cap down bot. Well, the first time they used it. And then later on used it as an escape, got out nicely. I think her knockbacks were key. I think that she was responsible for the Oriole pickoffs, which won the team fights for them.
Yeah, she did an amazing body block on that. Like the very first Oriole pick, ETC made sure body blocked the whole way.
Don't get me wrong, Greymane did his job. Mav did his job and he did it well. But I mean, I think the same can be said for Varian. I even think the same can be said for Stukov. Plenty of healing from the Stukovny there, but I think that a lot of it was enabled by ETC. I think if ETC hadn't have really engaged properly, separated the healer and that sort of thing, I think that Greymane and Varian might have struggled a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Mate, where's the argumentative spirit?
No, I did I liked Andromeda. I think some of those clutch heals were awesome. I also liked Greymane. His map coverage, like he was coming down for team fights and he's also getting those camps and was amazing. But again, when it come down to just positioning and really doing the pick off, ETC had it. So any of those 3 I'm happy with, which is probably why Claymore's not arguing with you. You made a good argument.
No, I just have no energy.
She hasn't eaten dollar pizza.
To me, I think red team were really depending on Zul to be pushing that bot lane on his own, giving them the advantage so that later in the team fights they would actually stand a contest against the blue team. But because Greymane was there, constantly bullying him out of lane, constantly keeping him at bay, constantly keeping him at low health. And on top of that, the number of team fights that he straight up targeted Oriole against everyone else, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. So for me, that's my opinion, but I
think that's a fair point. I do think that's a fair point. Without stopping Zul, that could have gone very, very differently. And I also did see one very nice flask into the wall, which killed the Sonya behind it at one point, which was a very nice play. So, I mean, I guess I do feel a little bit convinced.
I just saw like 3 team fights in a row that he picked off the Oriole and kept, well, I guess it's 3 of her deaths. He made a point of targeting her every team fight, which just absolutely destroyed red team each time. But ultimately, I do agree with what you're saying with ETC, and I'm happy to concede, but hold my own opinions.
Can you split it?
I'm happy to change to
There
Greymane.
there were two people that said ETC out the gate, and I had a different opinion. That's fine, but I'll give my shout out to Mav anyway.
I think it might have to come down to you, Mischief.
You do you, man. It's fun.
Oh, that's too hard. Because I always take a lot of credit for people who have map domination and then come in for team fights. I really like that way of playing. So on that, I thought the Greymane was more universal during the game, being the fact that it was camps, laning, poke, come in for team fights. ETC did what he's supposed to do and roll with the team the whole time, and then his body blocks and stuff were exceptional, and that stage dive escape was also good. So
It was.
Yeah.
Make a decision. You guys went off your first instinct, and your first instinct was ETC. My instinct was different. And
no, I said that
go.
I liked ETC, Stukov, and Greymane. So I was
cop out.
Yeah, no, I would have been happy with all three of those for reasons given. So I'm a little bit. I don't have the stats up.
I've changed my mind. Greymane.
Okay.
I do want to point out that he also had top siege, top hero, and top XP.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
zero deaths.
See, that's where I was going to go. I was like, I took my window down. Otherwise, I would have looked for stats because that's what I bounced back off and see XP and stats. So good on you, Mav. Go, Mav. Let's go up. Put them out of their misery.
I know. There he is.
Poor Ag, he's got two women.
Deliberation, wasn't it?
It was a big discussion.
It was, sorry.
Be happy, Mav. Be happy that we discussed.
Called it.
No, you do it. You do the honors.
Please.
Okay. I would like to give honorable mentions to our ETC and Stukov. Really good plays by you both. And ETC, you were up for the running for MVP as well. And there was, as you could tell, a very long deliberation about who it should go to. Ultimately, we discussed it a bit further, and Greymane was our choice. There was top hero damage, top siege damage, and XP contribution, as well as I think you just did a really good job of bullying the Zul out of that bottom lane, which I think that Red Team was very dependent on trying to push that bottom lane out and get some XP advantage there.
Can confirm, you were bullying me.
I was like, no, Zul, run away.
I underestimated the dive.
And on top of that, during team fights, you were doing exactly what every team wants you to do and focus the healer. And I think you were responsible for the three deaths of Ariel during team fights. And I appreciated the globalness. We appreciated the getting the camps, and you were just kind of everywhere. So good job.
It was very well played.
Now come to my house and I'll give you some special cuddles.
I'd be keen on some special cuddles.
Oh, I bet.
You know,
I need some after the beatdown I just had.
You know what? Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to report myself.
We're talking
all I've got
MTV.
to do is like play Greymane like that.
Dragonshire.
I love this map. I'm so excited.
I reckon we'll see all the global bands again this time.
I hope not. I want to see a good Dahaka on this map because I like seeing good Dahakas.
I like to see good Cigaras.
I can't play her.
Oh, I love her so much. Although I have been neglecting all my specialists lately. Sonya Ban. Ooh, and Dahaka Ban.
Dagaban.
Why?
Sad face.
You know what?
I know why, because he's just amazing.
You know what I think we might see? We might actually see a Vikings on this map from Wool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he is a very good Vikings player and he loves the 3-lane maps for doing it. You've changed the selection that anyone can select any time this week.
This is what I normally do, unless someone has a bit of a cry about it.
Ah, normally we see from top to bottom and then they just swap around at the end is what I've been getting, the lobbies I've been getting.
Like, who would complain about that? It's just...
Oh, there's a couple people.
I also
I was-
like the way you do it because I can see who's picking the characters and
Yeah.
just blank names and I don't like that.
See, I was being sarcastic. I know.
We have an Abathar.
Abathar game. I like it. So blue team still needs to pick up bruisers and tanks, as well as maybe, I don't know. I like any of your AA builds on this map too, because you can kind of poke them off with the shrine. So Vala, your favorite.
My favourite, huh?
Is
He's not even
one.
in this game.
No, he is not.
Oh, but I think Chuck plays the mean grey main, doesn't he?
I think he's been doing it recently, yeah.
He does like him a lot from recent feedback.
The ETC and Sonya Ban. They're going for the duo.
I mean, both ETC and Sonya have a really good presence on the actual capture points themselves. They really can hold down the point for an extended period of time while their team rotates down. So they're good bans. And Ubrak is also very strong in this map.
I like Joe for all maps.
Joe's pretty solid all around.
There's the Vala.
So I'm guessing Abathar's going to go hat build.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm definitely interested in how the Abathar's going to play out here.
Yeah.
I mean, the mines do come in quite handy with the bushes in this one because so many people have to run through so many bushes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean the hat on the Vala is just, it's disgusting. So, if that is how he's planning on building.
Everyone's a bit sluggish with picking their skills. Come on.
10 seconds. 5, 4. Fight well, heroes.
Red team is not up for a fight in mid. Although, it does look like Diablo's hankering for it.
He's got himself stunned. Diva's going straight for the soak, so that's good. Naz is breaking off and going down for bottom soak.
Diablo's actually struggling here in the middle against Sleeping.
Yeah, I mean
For a
it's
pick as well.
oh the CC. It's too much.
Nice first blood.
The shrines are up. Blue team should get their level 4 talent before the dragon capture, which might let them take the advantage.
There's a nice 1v1 up the top between Diva and Kara. Karazan.
Or she's going to struggle here.
Mech.
She needs to shoot him. Get that energy back.
Will Ming be able to get...
Oh, and the Abatha hat nearly kills her.
Oh,
But it may cost Diablo. Oh no, if he's managed to get out.
It's a very nice orb there from me. Hitting all three of them.
Naz is doing a nice uncontested push down the bottom. And they are managing to hold that midpoint for the fight.
Tiva's just whittling away at the Joanna. Slowly. So Zeebs has come up to help mid. With a little bit of extra numbers, they might be able to capture that dragon. Or get a pick and then force whatever they want to happen.
Abatha's capturing bot.
Diva finally gets rid of the Jojo. I think it might have been a detonate, but I missed it. Oh, Diablo just getting trapped in there, but getting out. Now red team wants to
Need
trade.
defend. Yeah, they need to defend mid now. A new Brat going bot to capture that shrine.
Diva managed to get a nice little push top. Not much down, but at least she's pushed the minion waves further towards the towers.
Nope, she's just going to sit on that point with Joanna again. Just keep it under red's control for as long as possible. If Diva can survive until Joanna runs out of mana, she'll be okay.
No, Joe's going to be able to get the cap. But they
Valor.
did lose Autumn again to Valor.
It's definitely a standoff. The XP is really even now as well. Feb's going for a pretty standard auto attack build here, I see.
Joe Diva little tawny up the top's quite amusing. Although Joe is going to have to retreat and tap a well or half.
I don't think Feb can go in there. If she cops those toads, they're going to be... Oh, so much poison right in the face. This is what I love about this map. You can't win the objective unless you get control over all 3 lanes.
Yeah.
If you don't control one of them, you cannot get it.
That's why it's my favorite map.
There's 2 blues up here now, so Calzone's going to struggle to hold it as a diva. The detonate might force him away, but... Joanna's out of mana, she's going to have to leave. It's just going to be Li Ming there in a sec. Ooh.
The Diva really wants to try and get Li Ming.
Yeah. Dablo needs to be careful. He's well outnumbered now, and blue team have their ultis. It's going to be another few seconds before red team gets theirs. Oh, Feb nearly getting a kill there. Or 2.
Oh, nice cocoon. If only it was about 2 seconds earlier, they may have had a chance of capping the dragon.
The ultimate evolution's gone down for an additional Diablo. Double tank up the front there. Feb just wants to clear those minions out of the lane, push their own minions up towards the tower so that they're not going to take shots themselves. Red's got siege minions running down bot. That's just going to take that tower out if nobody goes down there to protect it. It's back to Diva versus... Oh, Joanna got the kill!
I bet he's excited about finally getting that Diva kill.
She had full energy as well. She had the mech ready, but Joanna timed his...
Stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it condemn?
I don't know what it's called, actually.
I call it the suck wave.
Yeah, condemn. Yeah, the shockwave.
Blue team are neglecting that siege bottom though, so that's probably not the best idea.
Well, when
But
you've got the
the-
potential for a dragon, you would ignore it. At this point.
Abatha's
If
got
they
his
get a
evolution
kill-
ready.
Quick, run
That's
back, Naz, cap the dragon.
Yep. And that's why you ignore
No,
it.
Diva might unget it.
Oh, this is what I just love this map so much.
Wow.
Hero slain.
And the swing is back. Oh, you got the pick on Abatha.
Blue team capturing bot and could possibly take top as well. Once they get the calzone out.
Yeah, once they finish
Just gonna
having their
detonate.
Joe versus
Pew,
Diva
pew, pew,
war
pew,
up
pew,
top.
pew, 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 pew. Oh, the explosion. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Out.
Oh,
Run,
too close
Joe.
for comfort. Oh.
Yeah, Diva's got it. The ultimate evolution comes out again. They're gonna try and push it hard. So much extra health.
Diva doesn't want Joe to be able to tap the will anymore, so she's just taken Li Ming's punches until she can take down that well.
It's only 3v2 in favour of the blue team in mid.
But Valor's doing a sneaky and going for Blue's camp.
She's going to get it too. Oh, she's going to hit Zeebs in the back. Oh. She didn't have a hatred built up. Couldn't do proper burst. She's not a bursty build though, is she? She didn't go multi-shot. She didn't go hungering arrow.
No.
Oh, nice kill off Diva. She did the mech, and Li Ming was trying to run away, and once her mech blew up, she just took her out with her ult. Her big shot.
This Diva is definitely holding her own up there.
Yeah, 2v1. And Valor's going for the other camp now, just to try and keep that extra bottom lane pressure on.
The numbers are in favour of the red team in middle now. They should be able to get this wall down. Yeah, it's a go. Blue team's looking to push back down bottom.
They want to try and get that
Abatha's
sneaky Abatha kill.
They've seen him.
Everybody hides behind the fort. Like, you can't see me from there.
It's like you're playing hide and seek with a 2-year-old standing behind a tree half their size. You can't see me. They've just decided to take that bottom fort, which is a good call because we're 13 minutes into the game. They're already selected level 16 talents and they haven't got a dragon, so doing that push.
Definitely trying to tip the balance in their favor.
Oh, Cookie! Oh, that
Lumiere used the cocoon, yeah.
Dived him instead of killed him. Oh,
Wow.
He had divine
Killed
palm
him
on, so if they killed him, he would have resurrected.
Yeah.
Ah, so the cocoon actually timed out the spell?
Yeah.
Or completely interrupted it?
I think it lets it time out.
Yeah, because it has to be, they have to die within the 3 seconds, so what a good skill. This Joe Diva fight at the top is quite entertaining. Oh, and the Abatha hat on the Valor finally killed it.
Yeah.
Blue team are just going to try and get some map pressure up with that top camp. But Diva's just going to push that tower over.
Yep, they'll have no problem with that. Diva's got her mech ready to go as well. But Zeebs is being left to his own devices down there. It's up to 141 stacks. He's doing okay.
What's a good time frame to get that 200 stacks, would you say?
Usually 10 per minute's pretty good. It depends on the map though. Spider Queen you can get more than 10 per minute. But on most maps 10 per minute is decent.
Chuck's doing the hide again. Abatha done the sneaky burrow and cap.
Yep. Oh, that's a key pick on Zeebs. This is going to be an unfair fight if red team... No, they're going to be missing Diva.
They've just lost their tank due to cocoons.
A great ulti from Febatron. Oh, the damage is too real. Good Divine Palm from the Chuckmeister there. The ultimate evolution is too late though, everybody is dead. Oh, Diva's gonna get the dragon! Diva's gonna get the dragon!
Yep.
Get on the shrine, get on the shrine.
Johanna does have time to hit her.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. A blind. She went past them!
How did he miss that?
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I can't even respond right now. Oh my god.
I thought for sure she'd just put the blind out there or something, even from a range.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, red team didn't get much out of it, but that's a dragon you didn't
It
have.
may lose the Diva too. They're 5v.
Oh.
Yep.
It's alright.
Bit of a shock.
I'm actually like burning up right now. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, Chucky.
Yeah, Chuck's divine palms have been really good this game.
Yeah, they've been solid.
Yeah, outside of the Anubrak little web,
Yeah.
they've all been pretty on point.
His escapes as well. He's been doing great escapes. He's been playing his healer a bit like a tank though. It's been quite good. Oh, that blue team just stole Red's camp by giving them a bit of a nudge, and then they got off the point, so they just kind of overtook the cap.
Unfortunate Divine Palm there, but better safe than sorry.
They have finally realised that that bruiser camp is pushing top.
Yeah, see, now that their top and bottom forts are down, it gives Abathur a lot more freedom to move.
Yeah.
And the Abathur's been a little bit ballsy, which has been quite good.
It's always entertaining.
The Dragon Knight.
I'm surprised she has got caught out though, hasn't got stung by it yet.
I think there's only been, what, one kill on him so far?
Yeah, just the one. I think Anubarak got it, and I'm pretty sure he got it by
Yeah.
burrowing under a wall, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was so unexpected. I just remember seeing it and going, oh, how?
Or detonate from Diva here would be devastating. She's going to do it, yes. Is she going to die before she gets a reset? Yes, the Lucio
But
shield
the
saves
Lucio
everybody.
Shield, yep. That's all you need for a diva.
Valor has been cocooned, so I think they're going to wrap themselves around her to try and take her out.
Chuck's coming into Palm, yep.
Another good save.
They delayed just long enough.
Anubrak, no, not Anubrak, sorry, Abathur is down bot, trying to push.
And if they've seen her beetles, oh no, it's Joe again. Nothing to see here.
Oh, shots fired. I like it. Abathur's gone top to try and capture.
And Anubarak might have got him caught in a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, away.
Burrow.
But
That's an evolution,
with
so he will
thinking.
come back to life up there. I think Lumiere's waiting for it. So once his little clone dies here, in middle,
He's hiding in the bush.
Hopefully blue team can do a bit more with their dragon than red team did that first go round.
Oh, nice, Anubarak.
yeah, they got him.
Well done. Good dragon punt.
Dragon punt. Why does that make you giggle? Oh, the grab on Li Ming nearly gets it.
Oh, he kicked the Diablo 2 to Li Ming
I
too.
wanted it. You escaped. Nice heals up.
What a fun game, though. Blue team definitely getting.
Oh,
more
the
out
kick
of
on
it.
the Diva.
Yes,
Nice.
I love it on this map because Diva is really great at holding the points, but once the dragon is up and her mech's there, you can just punt away. I love it.
Good use of the dragon though on
Yeah, it's
Zero.
great.
Very good.
Definitely.
I actually wouldn't have thought to kick away a detonating mech, so that's something to hold in the bank.
So it could actually be pushed. So even with Falstead's like Gust or anything like that, any of
Like
your
Oriel's whip.
yeah, it can be pushed
Bright
away
wings.
or repositioned. So definitely use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
Wool going Archon, which I didn't ever see like prior to what, like 3 months ago. Now I see it all the time.
Another amazing heal from
Palm,
Chucky
yeah.
away.
Oh, Calzone's in trouble. Does he have the dash? No.
And focus back on the Diablo.
I think that might be it. That's just too close to the core. Too many people dead.
Are
Over
they going
45
to push
seconds.
or are they going to get XP greedy and try and get that second tower?
I think at this point, like, you've got Vala and Karazin together. They make a pretty good team as far as pushing the other team back out off the court.
Bye-bye, Vela.
So ultimately, I think it would be a good idea for them to get the forts down. And
Even
then
just
go
have
for
more
after
minions
that.
coming in for
Yeah,
cannon fodder.
definitely. I think it makes sense to get the fort down
Oh,
instead.
Holly Ming's just going to stay there with her infinite level 20.
Mm.
Good game.
GG.
Good game.
It was a tight one. Alright,
Putting
let's...
it out there, I like Chucky.
You liked the chuck?
I loved his save everybody at least once mentality. But look at the stats on Li Ming. That's incredible. 5 kills, 8 assists, 1 death, top siege, top hero.
Yeah. That is pretty hectic.
And she was going up and helping Joanna quite a lot. She was really helpful with her teammates.
I feel like I loved that Diva so much though.
Diva was pretty good.
Yeah, I really, really like the Diva plays. The only thing that catches me on it is the 5 deaths. So I love a good Diva that'll stay their ground and continue to hold down a point. And like multiple times, they pulled up a kill, honestly, holding that point. But it's the 5 deaths to me that kind of put me off of it a bit.
Well, the 5 deaths, she gets half for every time the mech dies as well, so
I was
she's not
gonna
necessarily
say,
dying for those.
Her mech was dying a bit top.
Fair enough. I'm happy to go with that. But ultimately, up to you guys again.
Hey, what happened to Opinionated Claymore?
She's got an opinion, but I overruled everyone last time, so it's fine.
And you brought us around, so go and debate.
The car's in because his frickin' healing's insane. Like,
That's a fair point.
He did so many good Define Palms, and even like the one that he missed where it was like, oh, they're on the other side of the gate and Bella didn't die. Well, I'd rather a healer Divine Palm me and get me out.
Yeah, Vala should have died then.
And ultimately, seeing that on there, the enemy team is deterred to kill you.
Yeah.
So it did its job. And I think he did his job multiple times. And like you said earlier, Mischief, you said that he played very defensively and kind of tankish. So he was kind of crossing thresholds with his role. And he does it well. And again, it's hard to say because I play with him all the time, and I know that that's what he does. So I didn't want to say it because it sounds very biased, but that was a really strong Karazhan play from my opinion. And I think it kind of gave Red Team a fighting chance on multiple engagements. But I agree with your diva choice as well. So it's up to you guys. Don't listen to me.
Well, he chose Diva, I chose Kara. So as you put me in the middle, you're Piggy in the middle, Claymore. You got to choose.
But we know who I'm going to choose, and that's the problem. That's why I don't
Chuck?
agree with it.
Yep.
That's why I don't agree with it, because I feel like there's a bias, whether I'm aware of it or not.
Bias because you played awesome.
Look, what about some? Evesium did the dragon kick, the punt. I nearly said that very wrong.
I've been waiting for it too, because you've been tossing the word to the left.
It's because you laugh at it. You laugh every time you say punt, so I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But I was quite impressed. I thought the Anub play was good. I thought the Zeeb's play was all right. I used to play a bit more like that, but now that the spiders have been buffed so much, I feel like it's hard to justify going anything else. I did like his dragon play though. Lucio, he didn't have Chuck's healing, but he nearly did. Like 85k is still nothing to scoff at. For a 22-minute game, it's still good. 0 deaths, 2 kills. It's pretty hard to find. I thought the Abatha was particularly entertaining. I thought the Diva was particularly entertaining. That's why I love him so much. Vala's damage is crazy. Vala's damage is out of this world. But no finishes though. So I feel like I just can't give it to Vala because you got to get those kills. If you're just shooting people and you're shooting Lucio's shield, and you're shooting a Nubarak and his shield, or Joanna and her shield, and then Lucio's just healing him up anyway, it's kind of wasted damage. So I think that the high damage count, like it's the highest in the game, but 0 kills sort of reflects that perhaps the damage wasn't focused well enough to really get MVP. I liked Feb's last game much better. See, I thought she deserved it last game, but hey,
Yeah, the Vala, it was a bit underwhelming just because it is an AA build, and typically that is what you see where they're like vaulting towards them and just they keep queuing and they won't go away. I didn't really see that. So,
Look, we know your heart's on Chuck. Mischief picked Chuck.
And
so let's go with Chuck.
I don't want it to be biased.
Well, then you got to pick someone else then.
I can't.
All right, you can't. So we're going with Chuck. Let's do it. GG. The first half of that game was very back and forth.
That was a very even game.
Hello.
It was good, but also really annoying. It's like, gotta get the dragon.
So in the end, we gave MVP to Chuck.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't totally clear. I originally picked Diva. And we made some good points about, I thought the Anubarak played well. I really liked Evesium while he was in the Dragon. And who else was there? Li Ming. Li Ming played a sensational game. But in the end, we just sort of had to try and decide on one. So we went with the Karazim. We thought some of those Divine Palms were good. Some of them weren't necessary, but better safe than sorry. And sometimes when you put it on somebody, it deters the enemy team from hitting them anyway. So even if it doesn't pop, sometimes it helps. And the healing was massive. Look at that heal. That was ridiculous.
It's 106k. Chucky Spice? Yeah, get it.
Can't believe Joanna walked right past the Diva capturing the dragon though. That was crazy to watch.
You had me. I was actually speechless for about 5 minutes. I literally sat on the stream with my mouth agape and just kept saying,
nothing to see here, nothing to see here.
What the hell just happened?
Does it feel those sweet damn it moments?
It hurt me.
It's okay, but when the DVA popped the ult, I just kicked it out of the way. I was happy about that.
I'm very pleased you've given it to the Karazim, because the Karazim realized what I was doing, and it's as Ming doing siege damage to their towers. So he actually stood in the middle and soaked the siege up.
Aha!
You did get an honourable mention. You did some amazing siege and hero damage, Will. Great, Li Mingyi.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, it was a good leaming game. Very, very solid damage. Plenty of kills. Everything was going well for.
And some nice punting off Nazebo as well.
Yeah, dragon punt. Dragon punt.
Yeah, that punt.
I think the punt of the Diva, when Diva threw her ult and the dragon kicked the ult away, I think that was hilarious play of the game.
I actually said it while we were watching. I was like, that is one of my favorite parts about this map, because Diva does such a good job at holding the points, but then once the other team gets the dragon, it's just so much fun to just like deflate them as you kick them back away.
No ult for you.
No.
It's like, Ag, you've told me to do something, but I'm not going to do it. Pocket bacon stays in.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with ye oldie bot. Welcome.
Hello.
What have you done to me? I'll just sit on the side.
So the first ban from the blue team was Sonia. We've seen her banned fairly often throughout in-house, and honestly the past probably week or two.
Was that Dan in the background?
That was Dan in the background. Yes, it was.
Ag, can you just put BFG down for us? Or Clay?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Don't worry about it.
Got him. Oh, I didn't have you in the lobby. Ah, my bad. Sorry, dude.
Oh, good.
I was looking at the players at the end. I'm like, is everyone in the right channel? And then I saw you sitting there in the lobby, and I thought, oh, well, he's not playing. You can. I'll ask him if he wants to cast. But you're not in the spectator.
Well, you can just like tell us if we have stupid opinions.
I'll audio cast. I'll listen to how it's going.
Yeah. Genji and Brightwing being picked up on the red team. And blue team's pick next.
Yeah, not a bad map for Brightwing.
Yeah. Even Genji too, there's quite a few bushes and just like tight little corners that
The
he
terrain,
can
yeah.
get picked through. Yeah, like it's actually a really good map for Genji as well. ETC, we've seen a lot of him tonight. And Fevatron on Li Ming.
So, how much grudge do you reckon there's going to be between Chuck and Andrew for this?
I don't think so. Like Chuck is very like he's good to say like when he's been beaten, and I'm kind of the same. Like I'm not going to sit there and make up like crappy excuses for why someone beat me. It's just like, yeah, we lost, we threw it, and we merited them. And that's Chuck. Andrew, I don't know yet how she handles this, because I've only really been doing that stuff.
Oh, you've gone all robot.
What?
You've gone all robot. Can you hear me okay?
You're ready to me, sorry.
Can you hear her, Vision?
Yeah, you're just very, very laggy.
So I'm hearing him robot.
Mav said Discord's lagging.
Yeah, I think it was just Discord. It looks like it's come good though.
Well, what I was saying is that Chuck is pretty good with losses. Like, he'll get frustrated for sure, but he doesn't get like angry like some people do. And Andromeda, I actually haven't played with her enough to know whether she gets. She doesn't seem to me like she gets angry, or frustrated or beaten down. Um, it genuinely seems like when we've talked afterwards, we're trying to find new ways to beat what just beat us. So I appreciate that outlook on the game because I think it's very easy to get beaten down.
I didn't expect a Rexar, I'll be honest.
Me neither, but I just don't. I know nothing about him, so.
So I reckon Andromeda's best character is ETC, but Lumiere snagged him. So she's gone for the JoJo.
Look, she's got a few options, honestly. So we only know her from like tanking ability and stuff. She's actually a really good healer. Like, pretty good.
Yeah, like better than Chuck.
I wouldn't say better than Chuck, no offense if you're listening to this. I think Chuck has had a lot of experience with the healing class. And like we saw the last game, he tends to play very defensively at times and can kind of mesh into other roles where he sees fit with the comp that he's playing with. But we played quite a few games with her the other day, and she was playing a healing class and did an excellent job. Like, yeah, she did really, really well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If only you'd discovered her a little bit earlier.
We're not going to talk about that. No, like she doesn't even rate her ETC, and it upsets me because I'm like, girl, let me show you some videos. Go back and rewatch it. You're amazing, and she just doesn't see it. So, I'm trying to pay attention to her during these games.
Jaina putting out some massive damage there at the start. Most of it going on to Lumiere though, so he's going to be able to heal himself back up. Andromeda with a nice little, what's it called again? Condemn? The W on Joe? Yeah, Condemn.
Yep.
Pulling everybody into the blizzard, but they got out okay. Blue team's not really hurting for it. Trickle just going to flip the bear over the wall. It's not a bad tactic because Rexar, you know, he's missing a lot of his kit without the bear.
Yeah.
And you get some experience for it, I believe. Misha.
There you go. The bear.
The bear.
It's interesting to see two people really holding mid lane so well. Typically, that is where each team kind of pulls 3 characters each into. So it is good to see that, you know, it's 2v1 here. It's a little different.
Jaina's going to come back up to help. She might be able to get the jump on Febatron. No, not quite. Manages to teleport out just in time. The blizzard's coming down, just going to push the minions all the way into the wall so that the towers will not shoot the heroes. Ooh. If Feb lands a nice hit with an orb and missiles on Jaina, she'll be in trouble. The heals from Uther are just going to keep him alive for too long though.
First tribute is up in 30 seconds.
Genji not really doing much to ETC out there. I mean, he's whittling away, but every few seconds ETC just casts his E again and the health comes back. pretty much of a stalemate in all the lanes individually. No one's really got an advantage, except maybe Junkrat might be able to get the kill on Mav.
It looks like ETC is going for a kill on Brightwing, and they're gonna get it.
Oh, very nice. They came in at the right time there.
They did, and mid lanes had to rotate top to counteract that as well. And they're gonna fight over the tribute. Johanna is body blocked a bit there with Rexar and ETC, or Misha and ETC, because they're two separate entities.
How dare you assume the Bear's identity?
No.
Well, Chuck's trying to sneak that, but Andro's not having a bar of it. Genji's going hard on Febatron. Li Ming already used her blink. She's not going to be able to get away, but she runs into her teammates.
Yeah, that was a good play by Genji, though. That was a good hero to target. Genji could go down here. Oh, all the protects for days.
Uther comes out to heal Misha just to prevent that additional half kill.
The person too. Why are you hating on Misha?
Not hating on Misha.
So red team ends up getting the shrine after all of that.
Yeah, and Mav's got all of his health back and he's about to kill the second tower down, but he has a little bit more time, but he doesn't know it, so he's better off playing it a little bit safe here.
Second tribute is up down bot. Blue team is starting to rotate down now. Rexar picking up the siege camp prior to leaving. It's a good idea, just before the objective spawns.
Yeah, it's on the other end of the map too, so I mean Brightwing can hang back and then try and sort of teleport down there, but it's going to waste so much time killing those siege minions. The fight breaks out down bot. Andromeda gets 3 of them with a condemn right into the middle of a blizzard. Jane is putting out heaps of damage. Rexar is in serious trouble. If anyone can catch him, surely Genji can. No, Genji jumps away. Andromeda comes back in for another grab onto the Li Ming. No damage to follow it up though. Andro's copying it straight into the face. Another blizzard finally comes down. Febatron getting picked by the Genji. It's not going to be enough though. Oh, and she walks back into Andromeda who gets the pick. That's the first kill for the team fight. It's a Li Ming. Blue team is not out of it yet, though. Rexar is very low. He's got to make full use of Misha. Andromeda is not going to let him do that without a distraction. Oh, Rexar finally goes down, but not before the poison lands on Joanna to make sure that she gets finished off. Whisper is going to pick up the tribute while the rest of his team tries to chase down Nazeebo. Mav is out of mana. He's not going to be able to do a zombie wall to save himself. Physics is on him now with the Genji. He's surely going to finish him off.
Ultimately, what killed them there was blue team just kept focusing the Johanna. And you've got all of that damage. You've got a Junkrat, a Jaina, a Genji just smashing into you.
Yeah, just slaying into your squishies.
Yeah, like while the Johanna is tempting because she's there and in the way, that's her job. Her job is to be in the way.
If you shoot the Joanna, then you haven't done your job. She's done hers.
Yes, exactly. Well played. See, Andromeda, you're fine, tank. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, a nice mine there from Treacle, forcing Lumiere back into the slow of the fort, but too much healing. Both teams have their ultis for this fight, but Junkrat's going to be the last one there.
Yeah, ETC is already at mid lane, so he is a bit closer than Junkrat, but he could catch up because it seems like he's just focusing on clearing the lane. Which is odd because he definitely could have given red team an advantage here at top.
Yeah, I don't know why he stopped. Again, everybody focusing the Andromeda. Oh, the Ravenous Spirit is chasing everybody away. Whisper has got no patience for it and goes down in the end. Should have just turned around and tried to shoot the Jaina. Yeah.
It's a good play by blue team. Ultimately, though, what won that was focusing the Jaina.
Yep.
Getting one of your DPS out of that team fight.
Plenty of minions here to soak the damage. The Riptire comes in, though. It's going to hit 3 of them and Misha because she's a separate person.
Oh, Chuck
Oh, dear.
disconnect. Oh, no.
You want to hit that pause button?
I don't know how to, so...
You see where scroll lock is on your keyboard? Or print screen?
Yep, scroll lock. And print screen.
It's next to those.
Yep. Scroll lock. Or pause break. Oh!
Yeah, the pause button. It's a real button on the keyboard.
Apparently my dinner is wine tonight.
Well, it's grapes, so it's still good.
Feeling it.
Did you say it's grapes?
It is.
Yeah, you're fine. There's something in there for it.
Getting your 2 serves of fruit.
I've already had... No, I haven't.
There's a study somewhere that says that wine's really good to have. Like, you need to have like 3 or 4 glasses. Who knows? We don't question it.
I'll be the test.
What I want to know is where are all the studies on ice cream? We need more studies on ice cream.
Let's
I study
hit
it
'em
weekly.
up.
Weekly?
This guy studies it daily.
What's your favourite flavour?
You can't
Friggin'
say that
hearts.
because it depends. It depends on
It does
what
depend,
you're
yeah, it
feeling.
does.
Okay, if you go traditional, you go Neapolitan and you go strawberry straight away.
Yuck. You're filthy. That's
We don't
disgusting.
listen, what? Or if you want to go fancy, you go connoisseur.
Yeah, what's your favourite connoisseur?
Why would you go strawberry first out of that option? Chocolate.
Out of Neapolitan? Yeah, strawberry.
Yeah.
100% strawberry.
Strawberry.
Oh,
See,
Mav's going to get that
got it.
sneak. Andromeda gets the blind on him, just cancelling it in time. Junkrat's trying to launch his bombs over there, out of range. Oh, and he gets him. Red team has had enough time to group up here. They are 4v5, unless you count Misha as a person, in which case it's 5v5. Li Ming is on the other side of the map. She's on her way down, though. Jaina putting out plenty of damage. Got caught in the zombie wall, but didn't really cop anything for it. Andromeda's keeping all of blue team together, ready for the Riptire. And it gets Misha. Oh, and the Ravenous Spirit again, scaring everybody away. They've got to shoot the Nazebo while he's doing that, not just run around in circles. The Ravenous Spirit is a little bit faster than the normal hero walk speed. Physic going right in on the Mav, trying to get the hit. The zombie wall goes up to save him. He's half mana. He can do a few more of those. Jaina trying to get the poke on ETC, but just misses. Lumiere saw it coming. He's got plenty of mana. He's ready to go in. Red team is missing their tank. Wait. No, she's just respawned. She's on her way over.
Yeah. And Li Ming is on her way back as well.
Both teams waiting for their 5th by the look of it.
Yeah.
Lumiere is still copying a bit more damage. He's slowly going down.
This is why I hate Junkrat, that poke on objectives like this. It's just... There's really no way to stop it without a dive character. Brightwing goes down, Jaina will be next, and then everyone's focusing on Johanna again. Why?
Yeah, well, she doesn't have enough people to back her up now, so they can afford to do it.
Oh. But seriously, strawberry, guys?
If you're handed Neapolitan, do you go for chocolate?
Chocolate. Yes, every time.
Okay. The more smart thing what I do is I just get the spoon and I go across all 3.
Yes, I love all 3, but you were speculating on the choice of one.
Don't strawberries.
Chocolate.
Don't disrespect strawberry.
It's gross.
I thought we were still on board.
Comparison
And
to
then Angus goes,
chocolate.
okay, cool.
Oh, that
Claymore.
hurts me.
Claymore.
What?
I just don't understand why you're disrespecting the strawberry.
Okay, how about this? How about okay, we're gonna
It's
meet up. We're gonna
gross.
have
It's like
ice cream
chunky.
test.
Yeah, what state are you in?
I'm New South Wales.
We're all three in different states. We got to paper, rock, scissors for it.
No, we're sweet because like I'll come down for one event, you guys come up for another. There's nothing in Sydney.
No, there's not a lot in Sydney.
I like that you're honest, at least.
No, unless you guys come to Supernova, there's nothing for you here.
I'll
Unless
be
we have a
going-
huge hot lane in Sydney, then a huge open hot lane in Sydney, then you'll come
I'll
down.
be doing Supernova at the Gold Coast, so I'm gonna bring out my cosplay again for that and meet up with the wonderful Boubet.
Oh, the Riptire comes in at the same time as the Ring of Frost, landing it on Rexar and ETC. Andros chasing down the Rexar, but no damage to follow it up. Everybody running from the Ravenous Spirit again.
It is a horrifying ulti.
Oh, you've got to go forwards though. You've got to jump the
Yeah.
Zeebs.
It's the same thing with Ring of Frost when you lay it down. A lot of people, their reaction is to run out, where it's actually better to run in, let it burst, and then run out.
Blue team is down here hardcore. They're 3v5. They might get the pick on Li Ming. They do, but Jaina's going to pay for it. Junkrat is trying desperately. Andromeda manages to just interrupt Chuck. This will give them the curse. It's the third tribute for either team. Chuck's got it for the blue team. They've already got Mercs on their way in 3 different lanes. This is going to hurt red team hard.
Yeah, it's a really good time to get the full curse. I don't really see it often playing out this way, where they do have such a heavy push on both top and mid lane. I can't even say the word without laughing anymore. This is what you've done.
Push.
Yes, you've
I
done.
don't believe I did anything to push.
You did, because you called it out. Like, you could have just left it where it lied.
How would I?
And you chose to say something, and ever since then.
I do believe I asked for your consent first.
No, you didn't.
I did. I've got a screenshot of it.
No, you didn't.
If you think I'm stupid enough to not screenshot consent, you've got another thing coming.
I do.
Oh, are they going to get a keep out of this?
Oh, the
No,
Genji's
they
in a
could.
very bad place.
He baited the disintegrate beam out there and did the reflects to take out plenty of damage on the blue team, but there was just too many of them around, so I don't know, the damage was a bit too spread. Jaina keeps putting out these nice blizzards, but Uther's always ready to heal it up. Blue team's just not copying as much damage as they really should.
It's like they have a really good healer or something. I don't know, maybe I'm biased.
Just got to stick to your guns, buddy. Oh, they're looking for a boss. No, they were just checking that blue team wasn't there. They actually can't see them. Red team's got no vision on blue team right now.
Yep.
They know at least somebody's at the camp. They're preparing... Are they preparing an ambush? No. They just want the health blow.
I think they're gonna bait boss, honestly. I think they think red team will go for bruiser to boss, and it looks like they're going to check it anyway.
Boss does a little bit of a dance there.
Freak out.
Alright, now this
Yes.
is going to be a
This will
decider.
good. I'm so excited. This will be great.
Junkrat just needs to poke with his grenades.
They're too nervous. Have a look at this ambush set up in that little bush there. That is the the grass mound of
They're
doom.
totally gonna go in there.
Boom!
That's so good.
Face check the bush, Jaina.
That is, yeah. Not Jaina, throw your little icicle into that
Yeah.
first. Never face check. It's just giving blue team one curse, and if they can get a pick, I'd say that they could go for
Yeah,
balls.
Genji might get it on the Zeebs here, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Junkrat could go here. Easy. Yep, and they could definitely boss now. Even with Andromeda there.
Red team could come up. It's only 3v4, and blue team is hurting at the moment.
I don't really think they're hurting, in my opinion.
Well, red team's full health, blue team's not.
Yeah, but they've
I mean,
also got
Febitron
a
just
ball,
copped the heal from
that
Chuck.
they're fighting over as well.
Oh, and that's a dead Rexar. Red team caps it. The steal.
Oh my gosh.
Genji's going in for the finishes. Oh, the Ring of Frost just missing everybody. The unstoppable on Febitron saving her. Chuck sacrificing his own life to guarantee that of his teammate, but Li Ming goes back in and falls for it. Chuck is going to get killed by that boss smash. No, he just touches it at 100 health.
Oh, Genji, get out!
Ah, he gets the kill. What the hell?
Oh, Chuck, I can feel you. Oh, Chuck, that was so good. Oh my god, Chuck.
Red team caught up 3 levels. Chuck's been a real, ace in the hole these past 3 weeks.
He has always been an ace in the hole, man. That was outstanding. I'm sorry, I'm still there, like a minute ago.
Now that they're even levels as well, Jaina's damage is a lot more devastating. Before she was doing 4% less while they had 4% more health. These towers are not going to fire. Red team's got nothing to be afraid of. They know it. Misha goes down. Zeebs has completed his Vile Ritual quest though, which means the Vile Ritual? Vile Infection quest. And there he goes again with the Ravenous Spirit. It's only chasing Andromeda though, so that's actually not going to hurt Red team at all. Yeah, you can't use that on Andromeda.
They'd be good to get some camps now, which they are doing, thankfully. And someone should rotate down to the bot to get Bruiser as well.
They know that's an 80-second cooldown. They know they have a full minute before Zeebs can use that again. It's in Red Team's best interest to try and force a fight. Ooh.
Oh, they're going for boss? No?
Maybe.
Oh, they are.
I think they were just checking it.
Right there, though.
So Red Team's got 4 there now. Jaina's just finished capping those siege minions. The creep wave underneath. Look at that poison damage from the Vile Infection. It's just horrendous. It did get nerfed recently, but it's still pretty horrid. What, it went from 300% to 250%? So about a sixth, about 12, 13, 17, 18% damage reduction, which isn't that much considering how devastating it is.
I consider that a lot, but
this is a little bit tense. Oh, Red Team's missing Brightwing. He needs to come. No! Misses the Jaina and hits Andromeda instead. Or maybe he was just a second too late, so her character model actually disappeared.
Blue team has the potential here to push out bottom lane pretty far in and possibly get a keep.
Yeah, lots of
I mean,
mercs incoming.
it's a 40-second cooldown for Jaina to get up, so... Yep. I dare say they're gonna get that.
Yeah, red team's just a little bit too worried about the siege minions coming in center and top. They've all keeps it down now though. Red team is
and
definitely
blue
going to
team
struggle.
can go and get the shrine, and then probably their boss at that point because red team's really stuck defending. They're going for boss. Oh, ETC changed his mind.
Rexar's caught out the front here. Oh, he goes for the stasis to try and buy himself a little bit of time. 1 second left on it. Andromeda has been successfully distracted though. It's his chance to get away, but the Riptire smashes him. The Ring of Frost misses everybody. Blue team can get away. Febatron is in serious trouble. The Divine Shield from Chuck though saves her, but Genji chases her down. Finally finishes off the Uther as well. Lumiere, I dare say, will probably be able to get away. ETC's got just a little bit too much health, but red team is going to snag that boss. And then probably also snag the tribute, I'd say. I reckon they should try and get a keep first. They do have 30 seconds. Blue team wants to harass them. They've got 3 players left, but it's 3v5. It's probably not the greatest idea right now.
Blue team, go to top. Get the shrine. Like, get that.
Yeah,
You've got 5 seconds,
grab that tribute.
And all of them are at bot.
Genji's done the right thing this time. He's going to kill Nazebo, make him pay for that Ravenous Spirit. Nobody else followed him though, so Zeeb's Ice Block manages to buy enough time for Lumiere to come in and give him a bit of backup. Now, as you said, blue team didn't grab that tribute, so red team's going to go and secure it.
I think the way they were looking at it is that they could afford to lose it, but we had Andromeda leave. I didn't. I'm sorry, I've never done that before.
It's been a good game. I mean, it looked like it was blue teams for a while there. It looked like they had it.
Yeah, but I reckon that shrine, like not getting that curse, because that would have pushed minions through on core right now.
Oh yeah, that would have won the game for him, I reckon.
Like that hurts me. It's those split-second decisions where it's like you want to, you do want to deny them the boss, but ultimately you've got to look at the big picture. So what you've got 2 to 3 of the shrines, and they've got 0. You've given them 1.
Even while red team was on the boss, instead of harassing the boss or going the tribute, they could have rushed core.
Yeah, I don't get that decision there, honestly. It was not a good decision. I can't say it's like costing them the game, but they could have won the game on that decision. So
back-end tech stuff, it's a lot easier to set up missions and everything. And also you don't get hacked. We had a team spoke.
Whoa, that was very sudden. Yeah, we used to get hacked all the time.
Don't know how, but it's like, how did you get into our server? How do you have permissions to be admin?
It's like an actual flaw because there's
sorry.
That was a very sudden unpause.
I didn't realize that I could do it until it was already done. I felt so bad.
Lucky it wasn't a team fight.
Well, that's why I wasn't too worried about it. I was just like, oh, I can click it. And then I was like, wait, what are the repercussions?
Repercussions is we make you eat strawberry ice cream.
Oh, it's so gross. I actually get migraines.
I don't understand it. Like, okay, I can understand the preference for chocolate, right?
No,
that I get.
Actually get
but
migraines.
Calling it gross, that's just like a whole nother level.
Migraine from strawberries. There's a chemical inside of it that causes migraines for me.
Just strawberry. Go
Yeah,
5v5. Go.
I have epilepsy, so it actually will cause it.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's actual
Chuck's
thing.
trying to get the capture at the back. He's going for the sneaky cap. Genji can get through there. He does. He has
but
nailed him,
that-
interrupted it. Oh, and the Ring of Frost is good, getting 2 people and 3 if you count Misha as a person. ETC managing to just get away from that. The teleport saves him from the Junkrat bombs, but Rexar has gone down. Genji's putting the chase on ETC, but probably won't be able to get him. It's just a little bit too much health. No, he does.
Focus the Junkrat. You're killing me.
They just have to go all out on Mav. If they go all out on Mav here and get one more pick, they can push.
Look,
good.
minions on core. 50, 40, 30. Ah! That's GG.
Yeah, that Cata's not going to stop shooting it. They have
Yeah.
to kill the Cata first. The siege minions will shoot the minions. No, too late.
That's it.
He used Brightwing used the polymorph on a siege minion, but the siege minions will get distracted when your minions spawn, so you don't have to worry about them as immediately. The catapults will just keep shooting the core.
Wasn't fast enough.
Poor Andromeda. She was having so many issues. We tried for a while, but so what are we all thinking? Because I'm a bit on the fence here, so I need someone to convince me.
Look, I think we need to just, although they played great games, I think we should just dismiss Mav and Chuck because they've already got it
Yeah.
tonight.
Yep.
So after that said, I'm actually feeling the Genji. I legitimately fucking hate the hero, but that was a good Genji game. He didn't play well because of the OP-ness of the character. He played well because he tactically attacked the right people, chased down the right people, which not all Genjis do. Let's be honest. I thought it was great. What do you think?
Cool.
Is today just going to be the first day where you just don't argue? Like,
I argued twice in a row now. In this situation, I didn't actually have anyone set in my mind as MVP. So the past 2 games I did. This one, it was very evenly spread. I thought that it was actually a very evenly put together team. But yeah, I do agree with Genji. Also hate the hero. But I think he did do a good job of seizing those opportunities. So when someone was low, or like Chuck on that last point, trying to turn the tide for his team, and he was constantly trying to do that. So, and I do have to give a shout out to Johanna, because again, what we said earlier, you did your job. If the team's attacking you, you did your job. And even it's tough because the Nazebo did such a good job with Ravenous Spirit. But again, already got MVP discount. Yeah, I'm happy to go with Genji. That's fine.
I agree. It was a spread game. I am.
It was very
definitely feeling
even,
the
and
Genji.
I'm okay with that. It's not a bad thing when that happens. It just makes picking an MVP a lot harder, generally. So
Let's do it.
cool. Just jump up to that.
Well played.
Look,
So you guys-
I think the MVP of that was physics.
you were listening to the stream, weren't
You, oh, you sneaky bastard! I don't know
No,
if I told you, we don't like sneaky bastards here.
It's just because I'm Barnsley's biggest fan.
you? Okay, so there's 25. Yeah, Genji did get it, by the way. Well done, Physic.
Ha!
Genji is one of those heroes I have such a hard time dealing with.
I hate the hero personally. I think he's actually quite disgusting.
We
But,
all do.
What's wrong
Where's
with being
David?
able to teleport across the screen?
Welcome,
It's like,
Philly.
let's make a hero. We'll make him an assassin, so he deals plenty of damage. But We'll give him like this thing where he can jump over terrain just in case he needs to catch someone. And then we'll give him like this other super long dash just in case he needs to catch someone else or get away from somebody. And then just in case someone's going to kill him, we'll give him a reflect, an invulnerability, just to make sure that he can't be beaten.
Basically,
And
all
then
the
to make sure he
Overwatch
can be
areas they've
beaten, we'll
brought
give
into
him
HOTS
stuns.
have been broken and everyone's annoyed.
And then you got X-Strike.
Come on, guys. We need 3 more. Hit up your friends. 3 more.
Okay, guys. Enough chit chat. Let's go.
2 more. We need 2 more.
Chit-chat, I've been
Right.
eating my curry, man. Jesus.
I've been hanging to play.
I know.
I only
more,
just
two
got
more.
back home. I just was like, oh yeah, I said that I'd log on and see if I could make the next game. Music choice?
It's a bit of lobby. This is lobby tunes, you know. It's like elevating music.
No.
That is so elevated
Is that
music.
murky?
2 more people. Good to go?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what you were talking about before.
You'll see it in about 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, now you know.
No, I don't see anything yet.
Tournament draft.
Oh, never mind. As soon as you said, now you see it. Now I do. Jesus. I have nothing to say. Noodles are too hot to fucking eat anyway. I'm so hungry. I guess that's pretty good bans on both this, like, for both of them for this map, because Genji's got a fair amount of movement, and it is a small map. And Greymane can just dominate a lane on his own, so.
Yep. Absolutely.
I do like Nazeebo on this map.
This is definitely one of Zeeb's best maps. If you're going for a massive quest. Someone's written in chat, an Australian stream able to stream at 1080p 60 FPS, it must be fake.
Is this real life?
Did you just message me? Private message me? You do realise that everyone can see
I'm
what's
well
on my
aware
screen?
of that. And
Show
it's
your face, my
true.
ugly nug is doing nothing.
It's totally true.
Let's just let's just check. There it is.
It's doing nothing.
Do something with that ugly nug.
No, like, kill it.
Leeming and Vala for the red team. Makes sense that Blue would ban a healer now, I guess. They've gone for the Malfurion? I wonder why Malfurion.
ETC ban, and I think he's fairly good on this map too, so it's a pretty good ban. And blue team hasn't picked any tanks or bruisers or anything at this point, so. It really bugs me that I can't see who is picking who. I don't like it. I guess it's tough for us because generally we do know a bit about the players.
Yeah.
And it's good to talk about them. And like, if they do pick something on the norm, it's like, oh, if they've been practicing on quick match for the week, like, you never know. Excuse my cat in the background, having a grand old time. I mean, red team needs to pick up a healer. They've already got an AA, so maybe... I don't know, what are you thinking? I would not have guessed either of those two, so...
I dare say that Probius is a value.
Yeah.
Easily his favourite character in the game at the moment. Geez, they're taking their time with this. Good thing they're able to swap their heroes afterwards, though.
Thank God for that. I wanted to see how many switches.
Alright, let's count them. Let's count them.
One, oh, no.
I really,
was just a glitch in the eyes.
I really want to know how many people didn't pick the character that they wanted to.
Wow. It's like everyone picked what they wanted to play. What are the odds? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. Even Konya 2 weeks ago, he was like, "Oh, we got messed over because we didn't have tournament draft." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I didn't get my character because someone else picked him." I'm like, "Why didn't you pick him?" He goes, "Oh, I was AFK." So the reason why it didn't work is because he wasn't at his keyboard.
I have words to say, but I'm not going to share it right now.
You tell Konya how you feel, mate.
Nah, it's all good. So Philae and I were talking earlier in the week, and she has been really trying to get used to Nazeeba, and I think she played a fairly strong game in one of the Hero League matches I had.
Nazeeba?
Did really, yeah, Nazeeba.
Nazeeba?
Did really, really well. Okay, let's make fun of my accent, because I can definitely help that.
No, you can't. Benyanya.
No. Oh God, come off it. Look at Blank, he's away from his keyboard. Oh, I wish I could ping. My cat is going nuts. I don't know what's going on.
A little bit of bad manner happening there. An excellent group shot there from Probia. Nazeebo trapping her own teammates inside Blank, nearly getting taken out by that orb from Ava. He is hurting. Gonna fountain tap straight away. And red team is getting all the experience that blue team is missing out on. Cubsy is copping a beating there. Is he gonna get away? He might get away, which is a miracle because he should have gone down. They are 4v5 and red team is holding this back. I value in the meantime just gets a free tower. Yeah, no worries guys.
Blank going after Phoebatron, but not everyone's there straight away. No one from blue team is mid. which is very detrimental to your XP.
Yeah, they missed out early bot lane. Philly just gets there just in time to soak the XP from those minions dying. Cops a little
And
bit of
takes
damage to
an
the
orb
back
from
there.
Li Ming, yeah. And it seems like blue team are doing more of a rotating kind of.
Yeah, well they do have Lucio, so
yeah.
they can run pretty quick.
Yeah, I do love Lucio on that on this map for that reason.
First blood.
Oh, blank first blood.
Someone's trying to take Phoenix's award for next year.
Oh, close second. I killed him a few times on Alex Straza. So, with him on Varian, which is surprising.
Yeah, you wouldn't
And,
normally expect a Varian to go down to an Alex.
Nah, no, you don't rate her, but
Look at
I love
Avelia,
her.
he's just smashing it down there. Nobody is resisting him.
No, not at all. A Probius left unattended is
Yeah, that's
very
bad.
similar
You
to
have
your
to- you have to fight
Gaslo or your Zul, so you gotta do something about it. And luckily Blank is, so... Red team is now up 2 levels.
Yep.
Level and a half, but you know, 2.
2 levels in health and damage.
Yes.
Now only 1. The talent parity has been re-equalized. Ultra Matrim copying plenty of damage there. Valor missing the Hungering Arrow though. Oh, Cub has gone in deep. He has to charge something to get out of there. Has to
He's
charge.
gone.
No, he's gone.
Tower.
If Blake's not careful, he's going to get pinged by this Probius.
Yeah, Probius is one of those heroes that's very actually it's quite easy to think that you can take him.
You need someone
But-
else. Like Jaina
Yeah.
can do it if she focuses on it instead of the minions. A Zebo might just literally be able to outpush, but he does run out of mana eventually. Probius has got that mana advantage.
I have been fine on Kerrigan against Probius. in
Yeah,
the lane.
Kerrigan can do it for sure. Sonya can
just
do it.
because, yeah, as soon as I see him on a map and I've got Kerrigan, I go straight to wherever he is because it's even like not necessarily the damage that you can do, it's just the jump. Like it's the leap that scares the crap out of him because
Yeah.
Probius is so squishy. So it just keeps him from doing his actual job.
Ooh,
Lucio
Mia managing
goes
to get that pick on the
down.
Lucio. Will Ava hit the Jaina? No. Ultimatum manages to just block it off. I don't know if it was in range though, so she might
Well
have been safe anyway.
done.
Oh,
I think
Philly's
it
gonna
was
hand
in
in her
range.
13. No one's looking though.
Go Philae.
Oh, whoa, she nearly walked out right behind him. She
Yeah,
has walked
don't
out
go-
behind him.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, she wants the stacks on the things. Oh, the zombie walls, her only method of saving herself, they have gone down. Poor Philae.
Philae. Yeah, it would have been better to go up top lane and have them not ever know you were there.
So right before that spider push, the value tagged the siege minions down bot. So he's just going to add them to the spider wave. Make sure that it's pretty fucking hectic down there. That fort will go down in no time. Oh, that bloodbath in the middle, I completely missed.
I know, I was so focused on bottom lane. Red team can very easily take out this wall. And possibly do some damage on this keep as well.
They'll hit it. They still are only level 10 though. I mean, it gives them the fight advantage obviously with the ultis, but they don't have a whole lot of damage to do to the keep. That is an
Ultimatum
excellent
going
wall!
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Okay, and with that,
4-man
yeah, with
wipe.
that,
That is
that's a keep for sure.
6-minute keep.
Philly, the only one who's
Man.
cleaned up the spider wave. I mean, she didn't get harassed though, so. The spawn time for blue team is still pretty quick. They're just going to keep
Yeah.
respawning and respawning. Ava's nearly out of mana, so that's half their damage. Vala copping the damage, but
Wow.
Jane is the one who goes down. Ultimatum, I think has used his stuns. Ava's copping the damage now. Diablo's copping the damage. Red team is starting to look less and less healthy. It's only a 20-second
And
score time
goes
for blue
down
team.
too.
Vala finally
And
died.
Bella. It's good to see a different pick on Probrius. Not many people pick the wall.
Yeah, the wall. It's good. I mean, the pylon surge though. What's it called? Overcharge or something? That's
It's
still a great
over-
ulti.
Yeah.
But those siege minions took out the bottom keep as well, by the way.
Yeah. Like I definitely tend to pick the pylon ulti there, but it's good to see it in another. I don't know. It's kind of like Tacidar's Archon versus his walls. It's very situational, but I
Strategically,
think it's worked
totally
well
different,
on
yeah.
this. Yeah.
I mean, that was a great... even that positioning of the wall there, just to make sure that anyone who does come up to defend is going to be seen, for starters,
Yeah.
and is going to cop damage and get slowed. So that's given them time to take out the bottom tower. The top tower is now going to go down pretty quick too. Spiders are coming in. They're going for this third keep. They'll probably go for the win here if they can get it.
Blue team being wiped. 2 kills now.
I just don't know if there's any coming back from this.
I very highly doubt it at this point. It was a bit of a snowball, to be fair. I mean, it's an 8-minute game.
Scarface wants to say hi to the stream.
Ah, but he's not on camera. You can't see him.